Hello, 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 and welcome to Quick Win Wednesdays. Woohoo! I'm so excited to be here with you today. We're going to talk about an emotion, and this emotion tends to keep, according to statistics, 90% of us from ever realizing our dreams or delaying. It causes us to delay our dreams to a later time in life. So today I want to help you pump the brakes on this 4-letter emotion so that you no longer allow it to stop you from moving forward and realizing your greatest dreams and desires. So, who am I? My name is Karen Quick, 2 times best-selling author and the founder of the Quick Six. The Quick Six is a system that helps women gain more confidence, boost their brand, and get unstuck so that you can get the raise or promotion that you deserve. And that 4-letter word that I want to help you pump the brakes on so that you can get started on realizing your dreams today is fear. Fear is that number one emotion that prevents us from going for what we know we want in our heart, and we know that we desire, and we know that if we accomplish it, it will change not only things for ourselves, but for our family. And so when we all think about fear, we all deal with fear. The successful people as well as the unsuccessful. Fear is just a part of life. It's going to happen. We all are either dealing with fear now, have dealt with fear, or headed towards the fear stop sign. So I want to help you know what separates the successful people that deal with the same fear from the unsuccessful people. And it all boils down to these 3 C's, what I call the 3 C's. So get your pen and paper because I want you to note these down so that when you can deal with the fear when it happens to you. It's not if it happens to you, it will, because we all will face fear. But what I want you to do is take these 3 C's and allow it to help you feel the fear and do it anyway. So number 1 is competence. The first C is competence. Successful people know that if they are fearing something, it's because they are not knowledgeable about the goal that they're trying to achieve, the area that they want to level up on in their knowledge. They realize that. So what successful people do is they may not have all the answers, but they leverage the tools, whether it's Google, whether it's a mentor, whether it is a colleague, and they ask the questions so that they gain more knowledge. I remember back in 2009 where I sat at my desk, pen in hand, and I started to attempt to write my book. However, fear took over and doubt took over. Things start jumping in my mind around, well, what if the information that I'm giving in my book is not helpful? What would people say about me when they find out that I was on a performance improvement plan? What would they say about me when they find out I was on the non-promotable list? All these things jumped in my head, and the fear of that stopped me from moving forward. And also the know-how stopped me from moving forward, because of course that was one of the doubts. And I didn't know how to start writing the book as well. So the competence of not knowing and all of the doubt crippled me and kept me from moving forward. So I want to encourage you to, whatever it is that you're fearing, think about it and think about what it is that you need to learn so that you no longer allow that fear to stop you. But you feel the fear and you do it anyway because you're knowledgeable and competent. C number 2, confidence. Successful people know that in order to move forward, even with fear, that they have to be confident. So what gives them that confidence? I'll tell you what. when you break your goal down, whatever the goal is, in my scenario, one of my goals was writing my book. And so when you break that big, huge goal down into bite-sized pieces and you attack each piece one small chunk at a time, and you start to accomplishing those smaller pieces, it builds your confidence to accomplish the next piece and the next piece. And then you look up one day and the entire goal is completed, right? So think of the confidence that you will gain when you finish those little bite-sized, what I like to call quick wins. So go for the quick wins and the small bite-sized pieces when you look to achieve your goal. And number 3, commitment. You can be as competent as you want. That means you can gain as much knowledge as you want. You can be as confident as you want. Sure of yourself, knowing that you're going to go for this goal, but if your commitment is not there, you will still be stuck. So a lot of times we get started on achieving our goals. Do you ever get started on a goal? How many projects do you have going on right now? I know for myself, I got several and they're all in progress, right? So in progress is not completed. So I charge you today to be committed to finishing what you start. Because once you finish what you start, you will achieve whatever goal or whatever it is you have set for yourself, okay? So in this community, we are all about helping one another. So pass this information on to those who you feel could use it to move themselves forward, because I want you to pump the brake on fear before it breaks you. All right. Also, I have some free downloads for you at www.quick6success.com. That's www.quick6success.com. Until next time, remember, I am your sister, wanting you to always be audacious and willing to excel. Take care.